kita start. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Action. What is up, guys? Fahan here with Zah once again, and today we have Sister Filza over here. How are you?
Good.
Shake your hand. Today we have the Suzuki GSX-R 150, and yeah, it's a very rare bike in Singapore, especially.
Yeah, I mean, this bike is beautiful, sir. It lives up to the name of GSXR, you know. I have to say, Kawasaki and Suzuki make beautiful bikes. But okay, Honda, Yamaha, too mainstream.
Mainstream, yeah.
But Suzuki and Kawasaki really make beautiful bike, and to have this, the GSXR series in a Class 2B is wow.
It's not every day you see this bike.
It's not every day. It's really not every day. Yeah, and before Filza tell us a story about her bike, we're going to give a bit of background about it. First launched in late 2017, the Suzuki GSX-R 150 is a sports bike catering mostly to the ASEAN market and is part of the GSX-R series of Suzuki superbikes. It shares numerous components with the Suzuki GSX-S 150. Engine is derived from a Suzuki Satria, an underbone bike. A 147.3cc liquid-cooled 4-valve single-cylinder DOHC with fuel injection and a 6-speed manual transmission. In Singapore, the Suzuki GSX-R 150 is an uncommon bike and can sometimes be seen on the streets. Alright guys, so shout out to our sponsor Liqui Moly.
Do check out their online store for awesome motorbike care related products.
Support us by clicking on the link below to view the range of products.
Or use our promo code upon checking out. So Filza, don't mind me asking, what actually made you inclined to ride on a motorbike, to take up motor riding?
It's my dad. Because since I was young, whenever my dad buy a bike, he used to ride TZR, Kajiva, and a lot of other bikes.
Wow,
he would just prop me on the bike, and then he does his own thing. So I would just be like holding and like, Abba, Abba. So yeah. So and he will always ask me like, okay Kak, look at that bike. What is that bike? And I would say the model of the bike. It goes the same way with cars lah. So it's because of him and the fact that my mom and dad is totally okay with me riding. So they are very supportive.
Wow.
So until now, my dad still thinks that my favorite bike is R6, and that was like 12 years ago. So he's still like, oh, my daughter is gonna ride an R6. I can't even reach. So yeah.
Okay, that's cool, sir. You know, to have parents actually support you riding is a blessing.
Alright Filza, so out of all the sports bike, like you know the popular ones, especially the R15 and the
CBR,
CBR.
Why do you choose this particular bike?
When I bought this bike, it was before Phase 2 reopened. So CEO have yet to come
CEO?
out. COE?
COE.
COC office one.
COE.
Allahu Akbar. Okay, sorry. When it wasn't open, all the bike shops keep saying like, yeah, it's okay, confirm new bike 4K. So I was contemplating whether to wait or buy a second-hand bike. Because that time I sold my bike and it was only like 2 weeks. I cannot tahan, don't have bike. So I need to have a bike. So I was considering between this and R15. R15 V3. But the problem with R15 is the riding position is very aggressive. And my dad was like, I don't think it suits you because it's too big. So I'm like, but I was like, Bob, but it's a sports bike. It's R15, come on. Then he was like, how about we consider something else? And then, luckily this bike was on sale. And the price was also within my budget, etc. So I decided to take it lah. It's just the tank, as you can see from up, is very small.
Oh my god.
It's a slimmer profile. Even the R15 is slightly macam fat.
Slightly bigger.
I would say fat lah.
So the tank is smaller, so it's easier for me to maneuver the bike, and also the height.
Okay.
Compare this to R15, this is a bit lower.
So don't mind me asking, what's your height?
I'm 155.
It's okay. So for yourself, are you tiptoeing on this?
A bit. Just a bit.
It's not so bad lah.
Yeah, it's not that
so
bad.
bad.
So, yeah.
So can say that this bike is suitable for short people.
Yes.
I don't know what word to put it. Okay, so that time when you bought it, how much was it?
I bought this at 9.8k. So
Second hand.
Second hand.
What is surprising?
This bike was like 1 year old when the person sold it. So
I think maybe he moved on to a 2A already lah.
I don't know lah.
I think. But
I suspect lah.
But for 9,000, with what, about 8.5 years left, right? It's worth it. It's a good deal, sir.
Yeah, it's just that it's 1 year old, and then I'm like, the previous owner was selling it in a rush. So yeah.
Oh, okay.
So he sell it to the shop or you bought it from himself?
Initially, I saw the owner jual kat Carousel, and then afterwards she sold it at the shop. So I just bought it from the shop.
I see.
Deal with the person directly.
Yeah.
At least got some negotiating power.
But it's a steal lah. Definitely it's a steal.
It's a steal lah. Yeah. So that what is the shop name? No, I'm asking.
XL Cycles, Toguan.
Maybe can you briefly describe in your own words how would you describe its performance?
Yeah, comparing to maybe other bikes that you have rode before.
Previously, what were you riding?
Have you guys heard of Yamaha Cygnus? It's a scooter.
Apa dia?
125. Yamaha Cygnus.
Cygnus?
CYGNS.
Oh, yes, I've heard it.
I never hear of that.
So that bike was really, I wouldn't say rabak, it's just that
Lives up to the name, Cygnus.
yeah, kind of. Yeah, like the kind of bike where if you want to turn and it says 50 kilometers, you need to go below 50 kilometers. Kalau tak, skid.
So basically, the center of gravity is very bad lah.
Yes, for that bike. But for this bike, it was way better lah. Like maneuvering wise, it's light, it's not as chunky, and it's easy to lane split also.
So
yeah.
if you do a crank course, can lah, below 4 seconds lah.
I hope so. It's just that for this bike, first gear, second gear, it's a bit slow.
I see.
It's really like.
So upon launch is sluggish lah.
Yes.
But how about when low to mid range top? Is it okay?
It's okay. Yeah.
For class 2B at least something.
Yeah, for 2B it's okay lah. And based on what my friends say when I go riding, they say the bike okay lah, not bad. For a 2B bike, it's good.
Does it vibrates a lot?
No, it doesn't.
At 90 kilometers per hour, you know.
No, I've tried to a certain speed, it does not vibrate. So I'm really impressed lah.
So I've done my research about this bike. It's quite technologically advanced,
Okay.
especially with the keyless transponder, and then also the digital
keyless,
cluster and the telescopic fork. This one uses a key, is it?
Yeah, this one is for
The fuel cap.
fuel cap, yes. So I have to change to this white dot here, and then I can remove this key, and then it's just that the adapter, what is it? What do you call it? Transponder.
Transponder, yeah.
Have to be within 1 meter of this.
I see.
Okay. And then is the engine hot when you are riding on it? No. Very cooling lah.
Yeah. Very rarely it gets hot lah. Unless like the whole time you bawa first gear, second gear, after a while then yeah.
You know, one thing I like about the design of this bike, this handlebar setup.
Oh my god.
You know, this handlebar setup is different, you know, compared to the CBR 150R and the R15.
It looks aggressive.
It's more sleek. It's totally
very thin,
different.
very thin, yeah.
And then with the knee holes,
Okay,
air pocket.
I would call it a buttress.
Okay.
Because the Ford GT has it, so I actually took
Use
the name from there.
Okay. So this one you
This
also.
one macam Pani Galej
So
The V4R.
But this one is not stock.
Oh, it's not stock.
This one is not stock.
Oh, it's bodywork, is it?
This bike is not stock.
is it under
The
your
previous owner
Oh, I see.
uses.
Oh, okay. So if the original doesn't has this lah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought the original it comes like that.
Oh, no.
That would be cool, sir. Dah macam kau kentut.
So we have to talk about your livery. Your livery is actually inspired by the MotoGP livery. It's also come in two other colours, black, red, which is I see macam very nice. Let's talk about the maintenance. Where do you usually go servicing?
For servicing, I will usually go to 2 shops. It's either Bengkel Senpai, because Bengkel Senpai they bring Suzuki parts.
Oh, I see.
So
okay.
Suzuki parts is very hard to find. What more this 2B bike? So like I got rejected by a few shops because of the bike.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like they will say like, oh sorry, no stock. Oh sorry, no stock. For like,
Because R15 and CBR 150R dominate the market. So
yeah, so I have to find a shop that brings Suzuki parts, and then they will pre-order it in a shorter time, shorter waiting time.
I see.
Bengkel Senpai is one. The second one is Z Garage, I think. Yeah, because they bring the engine oil that I like. So yeah.
And what is the engine oil that you like?
I like Ipon.
Ipon.
I hope I pronounce it correctly. It's Ipon.
iPhone, Ip1, Ipone, I don't know.
Yeah.
I still don't know how it's pronounced.
Someone corrected me on TikTok saying that the pronunciation is Ipon. So
Ipon.
thank you TikTok user. Ipon.
Phone, okay. So is there oil filter on this bike?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
There's oil filter.
So all of this has to be the Suzuki one lah.
No.
Okay.
For the spark plug, spark plug tak payah. But for oil filter, yes.
So how much do you usually spend on a regular servicing?
If I change spark plug and oil filter, it will be around $68.
Not too bad lah.
Yeah.
Every 2,000 kilometer or 3,000?
Every 4,000 plus.
Okay.
Okay, so let's talk about the accessories you did. Accessories that the previous owner did lah.
Okay.
You never for yourself. You never do anything lah.
Because it's still in
Mint.
mint condition. So I'm like, no need lah, no need to sentuh. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
anyway, it's beautiful the way it is lah.
like, I want to paste sticker, so I think twice, you know.
Cantik saya motor
where
ni.
you want to paste,
Even
if I were you, I also don't know where to paste.
Exactly. There's like so little space to
it's already
paste.
too beautiful to
If you're talking about a wrap, it's different. Because
Yeah.
a wrap is like a totally different, fresh design.
But this is the iconic Suzuki color, and it
Yes,
looks
correct. Yep.
similar to the
MotoGP.
GSX-R 1000, the design and
yes,
stuff. So it's quite wasted.
So other than this one with Spocky sticker.
Yeah, this is the
IU
previous owner. the shop doesn't sell this IU anymore, so
Oh, I see.
yeah.
And then after that, we got this tank protector.
Yep.
That one also
Tank grip.
previous owner.
Yes, this one is previous owner.
this one is stock.
Stop.
One thing I just can't help but holding this thing.
Why?
You know why? Because it looks very elegant. Because
Oh, I see.
it's like very aerodynamically shaped.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
It's like a bee.
like the shape is like aeroplane wings.
Yeah.
Know how
Oh, okay.
aeroplane
I
wings
think I get what
look
you
like,
mean
right?
already, yeah.
Kan?
Yeah,
It's aerodynamically designed.
The only thing that I changed is the tires lah, because the previous owner's tire was Maxis.
Oh yeah.
Maxis. I skid man using that
Oh, your
tire.
previous bike is it?
No, this bike
This bike.
came with Maxis tires,
I see.
so I had to change.
So you skid on this bike.
Not skid, like the back.
Your fishtail lah.
Yeah, fishtail lah. Every single time, you know what? Multi-story car park got the longkang cover, right?
Correct.
It's metal. Confirm put fishtail.
Oh,
So,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
Oh, I see. So you change this to this brand apa ni? Pirelli.
Pirelli.
Pirelli. Because I also mine also Emelina also Pirelli. Wah, let's talk about this.
Sliders.
Sliders.
This is also previous owners own doing.
Yes.
Don't mind me asking at that time how you drop your bike.
Alamak. Okay. So I was at Avenue 12, turning to Avenue 5. So what I did was I lane split all the way to the front.
Okay.
So the moment I drop neutral gear, want to brake, check back, then the car move.
Oh.
So the car move, the car hit me, ketepuk, jatuh first lane.
Oh, the car hit you.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a bit of a dent cut the braking lever also.
I
So,
see.
Good thing there's a slider, or else I need to change the cover set also.
Sir.
But
Yeah.
you are lucky, it's aftermarket.
Yes.
So are you planning to change?
Definitely, I'm planning to change this and the slider. The slider really like, ala kesiannya.
Have you done your own research about accessories for this bike?
It's actually really hard to find in Singapore. What usually they would do is they would search in open markets in Indonesia, because this bike is very popular in Indonesia.
Yeah, you're right.
Only that sometimes the modifications
Too
tak
extreme.
lepas Singapore
I know,
customs.
right? I see the Indonesians do their bike.
Yeah, they have the front winglet lah, in front like Ducati lah. Wow.
Don't become like R15 change to
R6.
R1. Don't do that, no. Okay. I saw a video before. R15 become R1 sial.
Ni tak ada. Oh, okay, tak ada 150 Oh, 150. You just put one more zero behind.
Okay, so this is actually a Thai bike. As you can see, the labels is in Thai.
We haven't talked about the fuel consumption.
Okay.
How big is the fuel tank and how far can you go on a full tank?
Full tank, the longest I've stretched is around 360 kilometers.
360 on a full tank.
Full tank.
What's the capacity?
Capacity is around 10 liters.
Oh, 10 liters.
Officially,
okay.
it's 11 liters. I read online actually.
Yeah.
But I think it's smaller than the other sports bike.
Yeah.
The tank.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Compared to R15 and CBR 150R, this one has a smaller tank.
But 360 is it?
360.
360.
Quite fuel efficient.
Okay lah.
For yourself, you usually pump V-Power.
No lah. My house near Sinopec, so
So far, under your ownership, has this bike given you any issues or not? Any problems inherent to that?
because it doesn't come with the manual when I bought the bike, and the shopkeeper wasn't really helpful with the information, so most of it I had to Google online. There was one point the transponder battery was going to die,
Okay.
and the bike couldn't start. I thought it was like battery or it's cold because it was raining season back then. Then I found out it's actually the transponder battery, and it actually took the battery like 3 months until it actually died.
Okay.
Until like I cannot on at all. Then I'm like, why? So, then I Googled the answer.
Okay.
Oh, battery.
So
I
this
see.
one, every 3 months must change the transponder battery, is it?
No, they will indicate by blinking. Like when you switch it off, there will be a blinker here, and it will blink, blink, blink. Like, oh, that one battery flat. Battery going to die.
Okay.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Because I don't know lah. For me, I use key.
Key you won't go wrong.
No, but this actually has an emergency for the key also.
Oh yeah.
For emergency.
I've heard somewhere that for those transponder bike they have some sort of emergency
Code.
code. I don't know lah.
You must do tap here lah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I see the guy do I confused also lah.
Aside from the transponder, have you experienced any engine issues, or have you heard from any of the bike group, GSXR 150 bike group, that maybe share a little bit about engine problems?
Or any other problem lah?
No, because there's actually a Facebook group that I'm in, and they're only like 60 plus,
Oh, sedih je.
60
so-
plus
Very sad,
of this bike. So I've never heard of any problems, and I hope you don't have any more problems. Okay?
I don't think it has.
So, but so far so good.
So far so good. Okay. Guys, buy Suzuki, man.
Okay.
Suzuki is a good
Actually,
bike,
Suzuki, this bike is recognized by Suzuki as available in Singapore. I have read the website, but actually these bikes are April imported.
Okay.
Suzuki officially has no dealer in Singapore, but through these bike shops, they are networking through these bike shops to bring in these bikes and the parts. So Suzuki
So sad.
riders don't need to worry actually.
Yeah, so
In
sad
terms of
lah.
parts and support lah.
Honda, Yamaha.
It's just that you have to pay more lah.
Yeah lah, because the shop they confirm mark up a bit one mah.
But I heard that they are not bringing this anymore because it's Euro Spec 3.
Oh.
That's what I heard,
Euro
but
5.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, because
I'm not sure.
Singapore is moving towards a Euro 5 kind of
Yeah.
thing.
Euro 5, but helmet testing still.
You no comment on that lah.
Engine Euro 5. Engine emission standard Euro 5. Helmet safety not Euro.
Not Euro. Local. Support local. So okay, don't mind me asking this on the road, you get a lot of looks on this bike.
Yeah.
Definitely lah. Sial lah, Mina tudung bawa ride sport bike, How
How
many?
say Mina Tudong in English?
Huh? A hijabi girl. A hijabi.
Yeah,
I mean,
very rare.
very rare you see a Muslimah, a Muslim lady with tudung, with scarf, riding a sports bike,
Yeah, usually they ride scooter.
Well,
That's a stereotype.
Usually I see on the road lah. They ride ADV 150 or Aerox.
I don't know.
It's an easy bike.
Yeah, maybe scooters are easy.
Scooter.
You can wear skirt and then ride
True.
ride without having to nak kangkang thing stretch. So, but I mean, given her profile, right? Definitely she will get looks, on
And
the
stand
road.
out from the crowd lah.
I think I might have seen her somewhere sometime before.
Stalkers
Then I was like, sial lah, Mina tudung bawa GSX-R 150, sial.
Last
I
time
was like,
found her, actually
whoa.
found her on where? I think TikTok Then I message her. Okay, can review or not? Wow. And thank you so much. I mean, you're the second lady rider to be on this show with us. Yeah, because usually lady riders they're very reserved. Shy lah.
True lah. I would really love to have more lady riders on the show. Motorcycles being a male-dominated transport, we would like to get more female to actually share their experience and their response.
And okay, for yourself, don't mind me asking because this has been wondering. Because sport bike riders they don't put box. You don't really mind, right?
As in what? Put box?
Storage.
Oh no, never. Never.
No one people will kill you.
No.
But you know, back then when the causeway was open,
Correct.
you know, we can still travel between JB, Singapore. Very often I see sports bike with box, you know.
R25, R15.
R15, KR, you name it. A sports bike with a box, definitely.
At least I can rest.
You can put helmet, you can put food.
I think because they are going back and forth the causeway,
Yalah.
bring around things.
Yes.
I can understand that lah.
Yep.
But if you're going for looks, definitely a sport bike will suit you better lah. Rather than you put a nice box. Okay, so Filza, what's your long-term plans with this bike right here? Does it have a name or not? Just curious lah.
Oh, yes.
Girls confirm give bikes their names. Give bikes name one.
This bike is called Suzy.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
For first,
Suzy hair that tugboat.
not Suzy. Oh, okay.
What's it named after? Don't mind me asking.
I was thinking of something very sassy kind of thing, but I just couldn't get a name. And then my friend was like, motor Jepun kasih nama Jepun lah. Macam a bit of Jepun. So I was like, okay lah. So Suzy was the
Suzy.
name.
Suzy is a Japanese name.
No, as in it comes with the Suzuki.
Suzuki.
Gitu.
You know, it
I
rhymes.
get it. Now
Yeah.
I get
Oh my god, slow.
Sorry lah, because for me, my Melina has a meaning to it. My wife gave me that name. It's named after the what the 80s singer.
Okay.
And Hidayah, that one I don't mention lah. Okay, so Filza, in your 1 year plus of riding Suzy right here, Suzy. What's your best memory with it? So don't say go Johor lah, because I'm sure this bike hasn't lived with you to out of the country yet.
So the best memory is when I first got the bike, transition from a auto bike to a sports bike.
Don't mind me saying this, but this is a drastic transition actually.
It is. It's actually very, very drastic.
Yeah.
So you're not used to the speed, you're not used to the riding position, you're not used to a lot of things. So it was very overwhelming, but at the same time, like I want to do it. So riding at a certain speed, even though like you're not confident, is not recommended. So yeah, afterwards I got scolded by my dad because my dad was at the back. Then he was like, "For what? You ride so fast, huh?"
Oh, your dad rides slow?
No, like he was like, you're not used to this bike. Why you want to like test? You know, then I'm like,
That's power.
it's not even like that fast, but he's like, for what? First lane, huh? Wobble. Okay, sorry.
What's your dad riding? No man asking.
Right now he's riding Kimco 400.
Come, let's bring your dad on the show.
Yeah. Seriously.
Really?
That would be cool, man.
If he wants to lah, if he doesn't want to, it's okay.
You just show that. Hey,
I already do interview, you know. Your turn.
So yeah.
yeah, a lot of people actually they have a challenge, you know. They challenge. I already on the show.
A few people already. It's true. Wow, first time with this bike. Wow, not scared lah.
Scared lah, but it's something that I've been wanting for so long. A sports bike, you know. The first bike was a gift. So yeah, it was my grandfather decided to pass the bike to me because he's not fit to ride anymore. So I was like, okay lah, I take the bike. And because of that also macam, I'm not always in Singapore. Back then I was studying in KL. So the bike is like 1 month once I ride, kind of thing. So yeah.
I see.
So when I finally got my own bike, this is the first time I bought my own bike with my own money. So you feel like very excited. Like
I know that feeling too.
Yeah.
Something like this is your hard-earned achievement, you know. I mean, wow, you really treasure it, you really baby it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who would you recommend this bike for?
I would recommend this bike for short people because it's easy to maneuver. It's not that heavy. I think it's the lightest among all the sports bike available. And you don't have to tiptoe, that's for sure. You don't have to down fork lah, what lah, no need. But if you're tall, please don't get this bike. Please don't.
Yeah, it's not well, I reckon it will be comfortable for a taller person.
You look like you ride MSX.
MSX 125.
Don't mind me asking, have you ever pillion somebody before?
No. This
no,
bike, no. Because not confident lah.
Okay, I understand.
So, yeah.
Slowly lah, it's okay.
Like the previous bike, yes, but this bike, no. So yeah.
But it's okay lah, slowly lah, slowly.
Are you planning to keep this bike for long term, or do you intend to upgrade to 2A?
Even if currently I'm taking my 2A, so even if I go all the way to class 2, I don't think I'm selling this bike because it's really
A joy to ride.
a joy to ride is one thing, and I think it has strong sentimental values.
I see, I
Yeah.
see. Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
cool lah, yeah.
So you keep it until the end of its term lah.
More than that, maybe depends if it's not that difficult. If Suzuki bring more GSX-R, easy to find the parts.
It's still being brought in. Yeah, it's still being brought in.
Okay.
I redo edit my research lah.
I see, see.
Okay,
Okay. So, as a token of appreciation, we would like to present Filza with a small token, some stickers from our sponsors, Liquid Moly.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, Filza, thank you so much for sharing your experience with the GSX-R 150, aka Suzy. I think it's very nice. It's an awesome looking bike, honestly speaking. It really resembles the GSXR 1000.
Yes.
Yeah.
And even I would like to get this one for myself, Had it not be for the ridiculously high price of the bikes, I would like to get this. This bike is beautiful, Seriously. I mean, I'm just attracted to it. Just by the design,
Design and the color also very nice. It's very nice.
And then with a lady riding it, just
Makes it extra cool.
Makes it extra
Cool lah,
cool.
sir.
Cool lah, sir. Kena tudung je bawa sport bike. How many you can get on the road? Not many.
Not many, really.
So I mean, if ladies out there, do join us on our show. We would love to have you guys. We would love to have you ladies.
To review the bikes lah.
Yes, to be.
Yeah.
Do contact us. We will love to review your ride, and do join us in our show. Have more
We
ladies.
need more female riders.
Yeah.
United. Okay. That's it for the vlog. And we will see you in the next.
Aku punya line belum.
Oh yeah. And any riders want to review their bike with us, you can touch us on our social media pages below.
Whatever comments or suggestion, feedbacks you have, put in the comment section below. Like and share this video with your riding kakis, and don't forget to subscribe and do support us as well as our sponsor, Liquid Moly. Check out their online store for a whole range of motorcare products, and use our promo code for extra discount.
Yeah, that's it for the vlog, and we will see you in the next one.
Lupa. Apa?
Okay, tak apa.
Apa?